Hello, this is Victor bringing here a new blast from the past video, and this time I want to talk about something that is not very well known, and is Aeronautica Imperialis. This was a game launched by Froge World, so it was a specialist game based on aerial combat. So the miniatures for this game were this type of miniatures were planes. I will make pictures later on so you can see closer ups. So they were made of resin because they were from Froge World. They were like fighter and planes fight, okay, dog fight in the sky. So I have the two books because they launch even an expansion of the game. So it was of course a Froge World book, and it is from, let me see, I don't remember exactly what's from the at least 2000. I'm trying to see here. This is from 2006. Okay, so it's been quite not super old like other games from this version, but I think now it's out of print. So you can see that yeah, this was first the rules. So we have the turn, the movement. There were a lot of different, and you were able to landing, jump traps. So a lot of different things. And then there was the firing, so you have all the rules here. And then there was also air to ground and ground to air type of effects. Okay, and then we had the advanced rules and everything in the advanced rules. Then we have the squadron list, and here we will have all the different data sheets for the different planes. So these are the planes from the Imperial Navy. Okay. We had also the big ones like the Marauder destroyer. Then we had the Space Marines chapter, where we have mainly the Thunderhawks. We have the Orc, Airwag, okay, the Tau Aircador, where we have the Manta. Here the Manta is a much small size, of course. Elder, and Chaos Riders, and this was the first one. And then we have all this is the typical fluff from Froge World, where we have all these nice paints, color schemes to get for inspiration. So this was, okay, you see the different flyers and the color schemes for all the different flyers with these explanations. So typical from Imperial armor type of work and books from Froge World. So this was quite interesting. I will go through this because I think it's a nice book to make a look, and also as a fluff and inspiration. So here we have the Thunderhawks, different colors for Thunderhawks. So you see from different chapters, more of them. Of course, they have a lot of the scorpions. Okay. Then we have the fighter. So these are the orcs. So also, if you play 40k, here you have color schemes as inspiration. So we will have the Chow. Okay. So it will go fast, so you can see what it was looking like. So we have here different color schemes, the tiger, shark. Okay. So it was quite a nice book. I always like the format of the Froge World books. I think they are quite interesting, and they follow a lot this type of a scheme, right? They present each vehicle with paint jobs and the schematic view, some background. Here they put specifications of the vehicle. So how this translates in a way, because all is fiction, how this translates in a case they put here, for example, what was the maximum speed of this, what is the weight, what are the dimensions on real life, and real life into rackets, of course. Then we have the Chaos aircraft. Okay. And of course at this moment there was not existing the Drake, the Chaos Drake. So here we have different color schemes for the Chaos. Okay, and then we have scenarios. to play the battle. So they're telling you different scenarios between this between Elder and. So you see that there are my factions: Elder against Imperial, Imperium against Tau, and this is always an attacker and defender. Chaos, Orcs, Imperium. Here we have the Chaos against Imperium again. So you see there are different, and there is not big amount of miniatures that you need to play this game, right? So you see it's 5 versus 3 fighters. So that's really a small amount of planes. So these are the more bigger ones. So then they do the bigger, much bigger missions like the bombardment. So, but what I like it is that you can start small on this game. You were able to start with the small groups and just playing small games. 5 planes were enough to have the first games. Here we see tokens and all the different things. Okay, and then we have the appendix for the painting and so on. So then here's some examples of terrain. Okay, this is the first book. Then we have the second book. This was an expansion where we have more ships, more planes, right? So we have new aircraft, squadron list, data sheets. Then we have like a campaign and a scenario. So if we make a look, we have new Marauder variants. Okay, and you see this here, they start in the opposite way. So they start first with the background and these data sheets. We would like to see what is the speed they expect for this guy. No, what does it say? Maximum speed 1,600 kilometers per hour. That is 1,000 miles, and at 500 feet. Okay, and then they say acoustic speed 1,000 kilometers per hour. So it's quite a slow one. For example, this one it looks like a whale. Okay. Then we see here the Remorandon fighter. So this is the speed of this, the maximum speed 2,000 kilometers per hour, cruising speed 1,300 kilometers per hour. It's always fun to see these things, and you see these are fighting, flying ball. Sorry, I was a little bit off. So the camera have moved a little bit. Okay, and here we have the Harbinger. This is a big bomber. Okay, this was a very big ship for the Chaos. So was much bigger than this one. Okay. And this is 1,800 kilometers per hour, and it has a range of 30,000 kilometers of autonomy, of range. So yeah, this was a big bombardment. Then they said aircraft upgrades, so you can put upgrades into this was news as well. Then we have here a squadron list, the points. Okay, for each, for the upgrades, so you can put pilots, special pilots that are better, and then you can put different upgrades. The data sheets of the new vehicles here. Okay, and I think we have again all the data sheets. Yeah, you see the Chaos. We have the new data sheets only. So you do have here the different, and then we have a campaign. Okay, of course we have the background of the campaign. What is the campaign between Imperium and Tau? Okay, and I always love. I think these are nice books also to have a read and also to have different art. The other thing I like is when they put this type of pictures, like if it was in real life, like it's the Second World War type of pictures. So you see again this type of pictures. These illustrations are really great. So here you have a lot of stuff. Then we have here is the rules for the. I think these are the rules for the campaign. Sorry if I don't know exactly what's been for a long time that I was not looking at this book. Because yeah, the only problem you have is that you will not have players for this game. And then we have the scenarios. And these you can also, these were from the miniatures they put for Epic at the time. So you were able to use this as a grown type of grown to air type of vehicles. And here we have, this was more a big battle where you are playing. You see here is the scale, so this is the small one. Okay, this is the small one. This is the big one, and then we have the scale of the big one. So this was quite a big one. I don't think you can buy. And then, of course, they tell you about making buildings. Okay, and here this I need to check if this can be tested as well for 40k. Because we have the drawing of how different Imperial buildings will look like. See, this is quite a big one, but you can make a section of this. Quite intensive one. Okay, you see how to make terrain. So then we go to a battle report. So they did here a battle report to show you how it's played. You see, because the movements on the base you have to put in which altitude and what speed you are going. Okay, each vehicle will have a maximum altitude and the speed can reach, and then you can maneuver depending on the your fighters. So here we see, and you see all the different battles here. Turn 4, so small battle report on how this. And it's a pity because I never managed to play this game, although I have the 2 books. But I bought this more as a collectionist because I really like the Froge World books. At the time I was having more opportunities to buy these books, and so I was really buying and painting a couple of them. I should have maybe made as well as Imperial Squadron and fight and play with other people, but this is all. So this is the Aeronautica Imperialis. I bought this when I was in Spain a while ago, and it's quite something that is not very well known. So then now let me zoom in and I will show you how these fighters look like. Okay, so here you see, this is the big one. So it's called, let me remember the name, because one is the just a minute. So this is the Hell Talon, and then we'll have the Hell Blade. So I paint them with this greenish-bluish color combined with the red. Okay, I think it was quite a striking color. And then I did this effect on the glass. So these are quite small miniatures, and they are also quite nice there at the bottom. Okay, and this is the profile is quite thin. Okay, there was a little bit warm, but yeah, I think this is like more like a small bomber, and this is the fighter. Okay, this is how the fighter looks like. You can see this, you turn it, and this is a way to show you. Of course, this guy is put in the wrong direction on the base. So this can be turned. Okay. Okay. This is the other one. Okay. See, and then as well, and then. So no, this is quite fast to paint, not too much work, never touch it. Quite fragile. And we have another one. Okay, the only thing, there was a little bit of garbage on the wing here, but yeah. So something that for me is quite unique. I don't think you will see this a lot today. So not too many people have have these planes, and if you are in Belgium and you want to make a game, just let me know. I would like to try for the first time. I have this chaos, so I'm open to play against anyone that wants to recover or play again Aeronautica Imperialis. That's all what I want to share in this video. I hope you find this interesting. Please let me know what do you think. Let me know if you leave in the comments below if you know before about the Aeronautica Imperialis, or is the first time that you see this type of planes or this type of this game. So here we have, just you can see them all together, all the Chaos Fighters. So we have the fighters and we have the bombers. Okay, so Aeronautica Imperialis is not a very well known game, and just let me know if you have ever played, if you knew about this game before, if you ever played this game, and yeah, then just let me know what do you think about this. That's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.